See if we get this camera working. Right. Alright, hello, welcome to the video. I just want to go over Smite Trickster that I put together this league. We're using Smite of Judgment for better clear. It's a little less DPS. But the iteration I have of this build is that it's a one button Smite build. Like, well, two buttons if you count your tincture, you know, or your what I have, Val, Cold Snap. But it's a one button cast when damage taken iteration. We're using General's Cry with Blade Flurry. And we do have a Doriani's prototype Merc. I wasn't really able to get the lighting res too low, but still, it's we're using the Doriani's prototype Merc. So yeah, we'll just start going over the build. We're using Ephemeral's Edge, Chevron's Revelation, and Whispers of Infinity Sea Glass Amulet. Those are the uniques. The rest of the gear, put a link down in the description for the gear. This is just going to be a showcase of the build. A big thing about this build is you want to get, what's really going to help you is to get as many increased attack speed and increased maximum energy shield cobalt jewels as possible. So I have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 in total, and that really sets the build off. We're at 11k 298 blue life, and we're sitting pretty nice. This is actually like the Keystone King, you know. We're taking Chaos Inoculation, we're taking Ghost Reaver, Leech Energy Shield instead of life, maximum total energy shield recovery per second from leech is doubled, cannot recharge energy shield, so we're leeching energy shield. And Trickster is the best overall ascendancy for this. We basically have Overleech. With Soul Drinker, energy shield leech effects are not removed when energy shield is filled. We do have some clusters. Like I said, the link is down in the description for the if you want to get into detail. I will say this is maybe not like a new player friendly build. This build probably cost me like, I don't know, 15, 20 divines. I don't really remember how much it cost me to put it together. A lot of the gear I either picked up or crafted myself. Can't really, I'm pretty sure. It's not the chest piece. The chest piece I picked up. Bought that. Boots I crafted. I remember that. Can't really remember, but the big thing about this iteration is it's not all these buttons. I don't like to push a lot of buttons. I like one button builds personally myself. So I like to use cast when damage taken, or cast when stunned, or cast on crit, you know, because I'm not trying to hit a lot of buttons, and I want things to be automated. So our cast when damage taken, we have hooked up to Immortal Call and Desecrate, and that's for the Desecrate is for our General's Cry Blade Flurry. So our General's Cry is automated with auto exertion. So that's automated. And then we have where's the other one? Oh yeah. And then I have cast when damage taken hooked up to conductivity, cold snap, and ice nova of deep freeze. I just threw these in there like just to add some help with clear or whatever. And I wanted I had Val cold snap. So I've just been using Val cold snap. Uh I don't have I have Smite of Divine Judgment, but I don't have a Val version of that, so that's why I went with this cold snap. That adds another button, but it's not, you don't, I barely ever press it really. But most of the time running a map, what you'll see is you just keep on hitting, either hold down or you keep on hitting Smite, and you keep your energy shield leech up and you are practically immortal. Some of the mercs, if you hit the merc and you want to take his loot or whatever, some of the mercs might give you a little, might get your energy shield down a little bit, but what I'm seeing is that you just don't die, pretty much. The bosses, time to kill on the bosses is not really super quick, but they can't kill you, so you wear them down, keep hitting them with the smite, hit your tensure, and then boom, they're dead. So yeah, this is just my iteration, making it a one button smite of Divine Judgment. And Smite of the Divine Judgment, it's better clear. It's gonna hit more of the screen, but it's a little less DPS, but I don't really care about that. Um we're 100% spell suppress. We're 100% spell suppress. To get our resistances capped, we're using we're stacking Veteran Defender. So we're using Veteran Defender, Martial Prowess, Feed the Fury. Then I have another one over here, Fuel the Fight, and Veteran Defender. As I said, we are the king, the Keystone King, so we take a lot of keystones. We got Ghost Dance, which helps us get some of that energy shield back when we're hit. And we have Precise Technique, which is just basically 40% more damage, I did take Intelligence wherever I could, just to get our energy shield up higher. We are using a Runecraft of the Fortress, which reduces our overall attributes, but gives us 40% increased global defenses. And this just helps raise the energy shield up. When I first swapped over this build, I took all of my Exsanguinate Mines gear off of this Trickster and put it on a lower level Trickster. And then I started piecing this guy together, and when we first swapped over, we were dying and our energy shield was low, but as I started to pick up these increased attack speed, increased maximum energy shield joules, and as I started to get used to the build, once we got over like I think it was like 8k, we stopped dying. And our gyms were really low level, so I had to level up all the gyms as well. I'm not sure, pretty sure I got everything to 20 now. Yeah, So our gems were low level. Like General's Cry is 19. So we're still leveling gems a little bit. But yeah, our gems were low level, so we were dying when I first swapped over to the build. This Chevron's Revelation Moonstone ring, we have it in the left slot to give us plus 250 to maximum energy shield, so a flat 250 to our energy shield. And it says cannot recharge or regenerate energy shield. It doesn't matter because we're leeching. So we're just leeching energy shield. So we're the, what you would call the Keystone King. You know, we're the Mastery King. We're taking all the masteries with Polymath. And we're the Leech King, man. You got blue life and you just don't die. It's wonderful. So, like I said, this is probably not a new player friendly build. Our evasion, we got 65% evasion rating, 100% spell suppress. So we'll just get into a little bit of showcase, see if I can get a really juiced up map. We do have we do have, what's up, DJ?
The tap.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Alright, here. What was I gonna say? I will just get into the build, man. Pick one of these maps up. We do Toxic Sewer. I wonder if this one was. So just hit it. Hit it with the Alk. Oh yeah, we do have Beyond Monsters. So Beyond Monsters are spawning in. We do have Harbingers. Actually, could grab some Scarabs on the next map. But we'll just showcase the build. So when you first get into the map, big thing, you just want to make sure that you're leeching. So be careful when you first get in the map and just hit that Smite button. And as you can see, everything is just going to die. Now see time to kill. We're always getting hit. So the cast when damage setup is working. We're always getting hit. I am going to take shrines just because I got shrines on the Atlas. Taking the shrines. As I've said in my previous videos, I do have a SSF filter on, so you are going to see a lot of stuff dropping. So apologies if that's like a pet peeve of yours, you don't like that. But what I was seeing in some other videos, which I've watched so many of them on this build that I can't really say like where I got the build idea from, because it's just it's a common build. A lot of content creators have made this build this league, so can't really call out too many. Can't really call anybody out per se. I think Dis Lily or whatever, she breaks it down pretty good. I did watch quite a few of her videos. But see the time to kill. Sometimes you run into a monster, it's tanky. But you're tanky too. So it doesn't matter. Like this is a Beyond monster right now. Or a possessed. Probably possessed. Yeah, possessed monster. Or no, that was the boss. So that was the boss. My bad. Yeah, so the boss takes, you know, he's tanky, he's gonna take some time to kill. You're gonna chip away at his HP. and then boom. But it's so fun, this build. Like, we can see here, let's take this guy's, I want to take this guy's, now he might kill me. Like, this is what I was saying, these mercs, some of them can kill you, dude. But, let's see, no, he's not, he doesn't have it in him. So yeah, we took his Chaos Orbs, that's it. This build is so much fun. I can, you know, because I can imagine like Trickster getting nerfed. I don't know. They said that they're gonna balance a lot of this out, but this build is immortal, dude. Time to kill isn't like, you know, I love mines and I love playing exsanguinate mines. I loved also playing, we got some Harbinger right here. See what he's got in the tank. He doesn't have a blue tank, I can tell. He's got a lot of blue magic, but I can't see his blue tank because he's dead. But this build is a lot of fun, so I can imagine it does get nerfed. Maybe we'll put some scarabs in the next map and try to really increase the pack size or something. I don't know. Now you can't run. Of course, you can't run maps where it says you can't leech. You know, you have to be able to leech. So that's the big thing with this build. Your leech and energy shield. That's your sustain is in leech. So what are we doing here? Get out of the map. See what this helmet. Oh wow, such a good helmet. So that. Alright, let's get a map. Let's get a beach map. Cannot regenerate life, mana, or energy shield. I'm pretty sure we can run this. Increase magic monsters. Okay, so let's see if we can run this and get some scarabs for pack size. My son is coming home from school. I'm making a video. I'm making a video, just so you know. Influence packs in the influence monster packs. Alright, we can do this. Yeah, dude, do your thing, dude. I was just telling you. I don't know. I'm not too, like, I don't really use scarabs that much, I'll be honest with you. I'll do these. So we're going with scarab, adversary, yeah, I can't read adversary. That's two of the same. You can't do that one. Yeah, pick the same one. Beyond. Yeah, let's get a bunch of beyond portals going. Scarab of the invasion. Alright. Scarab of the hordes. Scarab of the adversaries. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. We'll go red. Let's go red and we'll see what they got. So this build is so much fun. Now, I don't know about. I saw some SSF runs with this build, and you can do it. So it's possible. So this is a league start viable build. You just really have to know what you're doing. As far as if you're not able to get certain uniques, because our amulet is a big part. Like, see, like they're chipping us. Oh man. Chaos inoculation coming in clutch right there. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with this Merc. Clear the map. Our Merc has haste, so I'm pretty quick. Like, as you can see, I don't even really hit the tincture. Like that. I hit the tincture with bosses. I hit cold snap with bosses. Cold snap with the bosses. So the build is a lot of fun. And if Inferior Edge gives us that, is what's giving us our DPS, basing it off of our energy shield. So yeah, we got a lot of Beyond monsters spawning in. Like, the sustain and what makes this build immortal is our huge energy shield pull, and the fact that we're leeching energy shield. We're leeching, I think it's about 4 to 6k energy shield per second. Don't quote me on that. So they just can't kill us. And the way I have this with the cast when damage taken set up, you don't have to worry about pressing Desecrate. You don't have to worry about pressing Immortal Call or anything like that. You're getting hit all the time. So these things are they're gonna proc. So here I'll hit the tincture, I'll hit the cold snap, Val cold snap, and chip away at the boss's DPS, HP, and that's it. It's dead. So the build's a lot of fun. The build is super tanky. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. Just hit it, boom. Beyond monsters spawning in. Now see, on my other builds, sometimes that's an issue. The Beyond monsters spawn in and it's like, damn, you just get bombarded. Just hit it, hit it. I'm just holding the button down. And they're dying. And you can see my Blade Flurry is proccing. So the cast when damage is all you need. Desecrate is there. You know? It's working. As I said, the POB is down in the description. It's not like you're not gonna I'm not holding your hand here. It's just literally a screenshot of my character. That's how I play the game, is I look at other people's POBs. If they got a bunch of information in there, sometimes it's too much information, and it's like, I don't need all that information. I just need to see how you got it set up, and then from there, you know, I can figure it out. But if you're that type of player, you can just look at the POB like, oh, okay, this is where I put my points. This is kind of what the gear I'm shooting for. These are the uniques that are you know, will either make or break the build, or in some cases are just there for fluff. But yeah, you just take a peek at the POB, how I got it set up. Like I said, the big thing is these jewels. The big thing is the jewels. Increase attack speed, increase maximum energy shield. If you just mirror what I have here on a level 90, 94, or 90, even level 92 character, you're gonna be immortal. Blue life right now is the king, in my opinion. Looking real nice. Got a heavy belt here. It's not a mage blood. Got a harbinger over here. I'm just gonna I'm full clearing the map just to showcase the build. Just holding down the button. Not even moving. I imagine doing simulacrum would go similar to this. You just stand still maybe and hold down the button and everything just will die eventually. Hit your tincture when you get like one of those big bosses spawning into your simulacrum, but that's pretty much it, man. Just hold the button down. I'm frost blinking and shield charging around and hitting my Val Smite, and that's it. Everything else is taken care of with the cast when damage taken setup. So if you had shied away from this build before because it was, say, too many buttons for you to press and you just couldn't be bothered, this setup gets rid of that. This setup makes it a one button build. So that's it for the video. Hope I've showcased the build enough to give it justice. Please like and subscribe. Comment something silly down below. Tell me I got it all wrong. But no, hope you enjoyed the video.